What is going on, everybody? You are back with the Real PG for another MLB player prop video for today, July the 18th. Before we get into the video, if I could please ask you to smash that like button if you've not yet gotten subscribed to the channel. Make sure to subscribe and turn your post notifications on for the most up-to-date information on each and every day's slate. Quickly, before we get into the picks, would like to talk about the Sleeper app. We have been using this as the main app for the Patreon for about a month and a half now, and it has been nothing but great to us, guys. If you sign up using promo code capital letters PG, you will get a 100% match up to $100 on your first deposit, as well as access to my Sleeper Squad. The Sleeper Squad is an absolute gem. So what the Sleeper Squad is, more or less, it's a Discord within the app, but it also has the ability where you can share your plays, so other people in the group are able to tail them in the single click of a button. So you can take, say I shared this lineup, right? You can take it, you can add to it, you can take people away, you can change it, or you can submit it just as is, and then you have your own slips. At the end of the night, it grades the slips, right? So at the end of the night, it grades them. So you can see, like on this slip, I ended up hitting everything besides Acuna runs, but it didn't finish grading the rest yet. So you can see who's hot, you can see who's not, and you can tail the people who are running good, at that point in time, so you're seeing more than just my stuff. So there's tons of added benefits with the Sleeper Squad, guys. Again, sign up, promo code capital letters PG. You can get up to 100x per slip. Again, it's not a traditional payout either. No, it's not a static pay system where everything pays the same. It is based on a multiplier system that is related to the juice on the line, as every line is not created equal. With that being said, let's hop into the plays, guys. Head over to props.cash. We're going to be looking at Prizepicks today because it is a Tuesday and there is tacos. So first taco is not released quite yet. Oh, it's 12:01. It might be now. Hoping it's Tyler Wells. I was told it would be Tyler Wells. Where did my Internet Explorer go? Because Prizepicks is not working on my other browser. So we're going to be breaking down a 6-man that I have, guys. Let's first check out, do we have tacos on the menu yet? No. Should be shortly. It's 12:02. Apparently it's going to be Tyler Wells. Tyler's already in our lineup at 5, but I would certainly swap him out as I don't want to push this line, and I think it could be close for Wells. So we're not going to break down all these plays. We're just going to look at a couple of them on the video here. But let's first take a look at Hunter Brown. So Hunter Brown is not on props.cash. He has no lines on Pinnacle. He has no lines on DraftKings. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But what I can show you is that Hunter Brown, let's just look at his game log first and foremost. So Hunter Brown is set at 5.5 Ks today, guys. He has hit in the last 10 games 8, 6, 7, 7, 4, 5, 8, 10, 9, and 8. Good for going to the over in 8 of 10 games. He missed with 4 and 5. Against Toronto and against Washington. 2 tough teams to strike out. So we have an 80% hit rate, and he is facing Colorado today, guys. If we look at Colorado, let me just reopen this site. So if we look at Colorado versus right-handed pitchers over the last 30 days, as that is the most pertinent information for pitchers, the last 30 days. Colorado striking out number 1 in the league, highest rate at 28.3%, guys. So we have somebody who has hit in 8 of the last 10 against the team, striking out more than anybody else in the league. Give me Hunter Brown over 5.5. I know they're in Coors today. Tough spot to pitch. But I think Brown is able to pull through against a team that is striking out at literally a 30% clip, while you got Hunter Brown on the other end going over this line literally every single game since the beginning of May. All right, let's slide over to the second prop. Let's talk about. We can talk a little bit about Tarek Skubal. So, if you're not familiar with Skubal, he's just coming back. He's only made 2 starts this year. Guy made me a ton of money last year. Very, very good K pitcher, okay? So, let's look at Skubal. He was at 4.5 earlier on Sleeper. He has been at 5.5 all day on Prizepicks. The line's a little higher than I like, but I still think 5.5 is viable because the matchup he has. So, let's take a look at Skubal on here. He only has 2 starts, like I said, 5 and 6. In the game, he had 6. And both these were, keep in mind, 4 innings of work in both, against Oakland and against Toronto. 4 innings. He had 5 against Toronto in 4 innings. And he had 6 against Oakland in 4 innings. Okay, so I think that first and foremost, his leash will get a little bit longer as he is starting to get back into the flow of season. And I think that progression throughout the season is going to only lead to a longer leash. So hopefully he does pitch more than 4 innings, but even so, KC strikes out at essentially the exact same rate over the past 30 days that Oakland does. So we got Oakland striking out versus right-hand pitchers at 26.2%, and then we got KC 2 spots under them at 24.7%. So about 1.5% difference between Oakland and KC. He did just put up 6 against Oakland in 4 innings, okay? I think he can do the same in 4 innings against KC, which would give him 6. And if he gets 5 innings of work today, or more than 4 innings work, even 4.1, 4.2, I think we can easily surpass this 5.5 line. All right, next, Shohei Ohtani. I don't think we need to talk about why I'm taking Shohei over 1.5 bags, but Shohei is currently sitting minus 130 to the over 1.5 bags. He is the only hitter who is minus 130 today. He has the highest juice of any hitter at 1.5 bags. I love this. Absolutely love Shohei in this spot. He is coming up to a possible free agency, and he wants to show out, no pun intended, as much as possible. So, looking at Ohtani lately, he's been an absolute beast. Let's look at these total bags lately, guys. Okay, total bags 7, 4, 4, 2, 4, 0, 4, 4, 5, 9, 4 over the last 11 games. Like, are you serious? Like, look at the home runs, guys. 3 in the last 3 games, 1 in each game, 4 of the last 5 games. Okay, he's got 3, 4, 6 homers in the last 8 games. He's got 8 homers in the last 10 games. This man has gone ape shit. Give me Shohei over 1.5 bags. I gotta ride it until he misses. You'd be a fool not to. All right. And let's look at one more play quick. Let's look at Bailey Ober. Over 16 pitching outs. It was 15-5 over on Sleeper when I took it. I do like it at 16 still against Seattle. It's actually probably one of my favorite plays today at 15.5. I think worst case here is a push, but let's look at Bailey Ober. Let's look at the juice on this line first and foremost. Bailey Ober 15.5 minus. Wow. So this opened at minus 120 last night at 15.5 up to minus 160, guys. Okay, at 15.5. So even at 16, it's still probably about a minus 120. Some very, very good juice on this line. Let's take a look on props.cash. Bailey Ober. We're going to be looking at his pitching outs. He actually pops as number 1 on the list as well for props.cash. Bailey Ober, this is his overall log right here. Absolutely amazing, 15.5 is the line. He has hooked it twice. Otherwise, he is over every single game this season. He is playing on the road where he's perfect. All right. So giving Bailey over, even at 16, his worst case, one push, all the rest over. Give me Bailey over for sure. Over 16. And that's going to be my final 6-man for you guys. If we can get the Wells discount at like 3.5 probably would be, smash it. I'm going to completely unload the clip on this when the taco comes out. So with that being said, guys, best luck if you're tailing. I think this one hits. If you're tailing, thank you for having some trust and some faith. But again, you're doing yourself a huge disservice betting over at Prizepicks every day, using them on Tuesdays and Fridays because of Flex Friday being free and Tuesdays having some discounts. I understand, but otherwise get signed up over at Sleeper Guys using promo code PG. You're getting all these lines at better lines. Carrasco at 5.5, Scooble at 4.5, Hunter Brown is off the board. Shohei I can take for a hit. Wells at 4.5, Ober at 15.5. Okay, like every line is better. Why would I take this garbage when I can have the same slip with lower numbers and get paid the same? So be smarter. Get signed up over using it, promo capital letters PG. Get in the sleeper squad. Get on board with what's going on. Check out the free Discord. Check out the Patreon. Links are in the description. If you've made it this far, I appreciate you. Best of luck today, guys, and peace.